of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, Chance. And if you'd like your kids to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, just go to the KIX website. There's a button there you can hit that'll tell you how to upload your audio.
We're just 15 minutes away from your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union's secret sound.
$1,377.50 could be yours if you can be caller number 5 at 620 and tell us what the sound is.
Here's Blake Shelton.
On KIX 102.5.
720.
Morning, everybody.
You said 620. 720.
720. Oh. There was a lot of info in there. I was lucky to get through that.
Good morning.
That's an homage to The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, by the way.
It drives me crazy when I hear that.
I love it.
More Megan, more Jimmy. Christy, good morning. So, rah-rah, good morning.
Come here and...
Happy birthday, Addie.
Hold on. Don't look yet. Okay, this is what she looked like on this show. Yeah. So she looked like that. Remember her?
No, not at all.
Her.
Okay.
Now, she looks like that. So much work done. She married some rich Iranian. And, yeah, I guess she got... I don't understand that, but she went from being like nobody from LA, hairdresser type thing, on SNL, and then got married to an Iranian lord or something. So she's now part of the family. Wow. Yeah.
Morning, Tyreek. Oh.
So why did she get... I had heard that she married some Iranian.
Morning, Kathy. Happy birthday to Addie. Hope she has a great day. So how's everyone's weekend? What'd you guys do? Everyone have a good weekend? You're welcome, Addie. What are you guys doing to celebrate your birthday? You gonna eat some cake? Love those weekends. Sarara said she did nothing and it was wonderful.
Yep. We about the same way. Did go shopping over the weekend, so I've got a production coming up, so I had to buy some costume stuff. I need some jeans. And on that, not one store carried my size.
Really?
So I went out specifically looking for jeans, and about an hour into it, I'm like, this is stupid. Yeah, none of the stores had my size.
That's weird.
In anything. Normally they have them, but I can't find the style that I want and everything.
Sure.
Nope. That, I guess inventory has become a thing of the past for stores. It's like they want you to go online and shop. And then you wonder, why don't we have retail stores anymore in the 4 states or in Joplin,
Man, that's what I hate that when I go to a store to buy something.
Yeah.
And like, we can order it for you. Like, No,
I can
I'm in
do
your
that.
store.
Yeah.
I want to buy it now.
I came out in the hopes to try on to see how it fit me,
Right.
how it would work. This is the buying experience. You are literally canceling that. You're literally training me to no longer do this kind of deal or to travel to other towns now. We pretty much, if you want to try on, if you want to be able to find inventory, you're going to have to go to another town,
Which is
Fayetteville
silly.
or Springfield.
Morning, Thomas.
So stupid. I will never, when they say that, we can order it for you. No, I can do that.
Yeah.
I just won't come back.
Chris was sick Saturday, and I started getting sick yesterday. Oh, Kathy, how you guys feeling today? Jimmy says, I went to the store yesterday and no bread or water. They were out already?
Yeah, they've had this warning. I guess they issued it on Saturday, late Saturday, that's upcoming, this winter storm warning. Mm-hmm. And now they're saying 10 to 14 inches is what the winter storm warning actually says. And then there's a cold weather advisory after that.
Here we go, 5 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 709.
We'll see sunshine today with highs right around 40. It is 17 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the winter storm warning forecast in about 15 minutes. Tell you about all the snow we're supposed to get later tonight.
And we are just 8 minutes away from your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound.
$1,377.50 up for grabs in 11 minutes.
If you can be caller number 5 and tell us what the secret sound is.
There's Rodney Atkins.
On the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
We gave 2 very different times there.
Huh?
We gave 2 different times there.
I did?
We both, no, I said 8 minutes, you said 11 minutes.
It's 7:09. How many minutes till 7:20?
I don't know.
Okay. 10 plus 9 is what?
19.
Okay, and one more
20.
makes 11.
Yeah.
Do the one you're closest to that you can figure out. Maths!
Math. Chris is at work and he feel like poo. Well, I'm sorry, Kathy. The boy's not feeling good either. I was up with him middle of the night last night. Jimmy says, I heard anywhere from 8 to 16. Who knows? And our weather forecast from the National Weather Service that I have right here says 4 to 6. So it's going to be what it's going to be, I guess.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if we didn't get just maybe a dusting?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thomas says, more snow on Thursday and Friday. Is there?
I didn't see that.
I haven't seen that
Thomas?
either.
That's not in the forecast.
It's just going to be bitter cold.
Yeah, we've got a cold subarctic temperature warning or whatever they're calling it. It's going to be very cold, but no more snow.
Wednesday night, the low is going to be -7, and that's not even the wind chill. So that stinks.
You know what else stinks?
What? What's that? Thomas has got to go soup shopping today.
That sounds good, actually. Would
It
be
really
a
does.
really good thing. Get some bread
More
bowls.
Melissa.
Where can you buy bread bowls?
No.
I know Panera sells them, but there's...
Can you buy them?
Yeah, I think... Does Walmart have them?
Let's consult.
I've seen them in a grocery store. I can't remember which one. But you need like a sourdough bread bowl.
Bread bowl.
Be nice to have a sourdough bread bowl and some vegetable soup. Some of the chunky, hearty garden style steak. Now I'm beginning to sound like spaghetti sauce. I don't know what it is.
They have this guy.
That's not a bread bowl, though.
Well, I'm sure you could hollow it out and turn it. See?
Yeah, but they make them already done. I know.
Morning, Christine.
Walmart Neighborhood Market has them. Panera Bread has them. That's all I'm seeing. Sourdough bread bowl pack. 2-pack for $4.39.
Broccoli, cheese, and a bread bowl. That sounds so good.
Ugh. The Farmhouse Bakery has them too locally.
Which one was the last one you said? Farmhouse.
And Pan Y Cafe. That's in Web City.
Mm-hmm.
Food for Less has them.
Really?
Natural Grocers has them.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to get the ingredients for chili as well.
Target. Supposedly.
I don't know if I'd bank on that.
Yeah, I would not believe that. Do they even have bread at Target?
Right. I have no idea.
My wife's happy that the new Dollar Tree is now open on South Maiden Lane.
Mm-hmm.
She said, you know what? They have aisles where stuff is $3. So much for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've got the stuff for tomato soup and grilled cheese. That's on our list. We've got that. We've got chili. We've got pork chops. And there was something else. What was the other thing?
Beef jerky.
No. It was
Tomato skins.
Nope. No. Ew. Just the skins.
Be very careful when you're cutting those off.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. That's stewed tomatoes. Always makes me think of tomato skins. It's like, okay, you took out all the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the stew? Yes, it is, Melissa. I agree. It's going to suck. It'll be fun for about 5 minutes when you first wake up and look out the window, and then you're going to be like, oh, crap, I got to go out there?
Mm-hmm.
From that point on, it sucks. Yeah, I knew we weren't done.
There's no way.
So, and the first time that we see a temperature really significantly above freezing will be Sunday.
I thought it was Saturday.
Saturday's 36, which maybe we'll get that. And I said significantly above freezing.
Yeah.
It's just barely. 44 on Sunday. So
That's going to feel like a heat wave.
maybe it'll warm up next week. I don't know.
hope so.
Usually it's right around that last week of February that things finally begin to warm up a little bit. And then it seems like it's pulling teeth to get any warmer. We'll get up to around the 50s, 60s, and it'll just hang out there for about 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. 50s, 60s doesn't sound so bad.
You'd think, right? But it does get old after a while. We start longing for 70s temperature. You start wanting to go outside and hang out naked, or at least I do. And that's very, very hard to do. Very hard to do when it's that cold.
Is there a reason it's very hard to do?
Because it's so cold.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
I watched all of the movies this weekend, by the way. All of them. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country.
Here's Morgan Wallen.
On KIX. I watched Bridget Jones' Diary, the new one.
Mm-hmm.
Mad about the boy or whatever.
What'd you think?
It was all right. Watched that. Watched the new episode
Hold on. What
of
did
Severance.
Gina think?
Gina liked it.
Okay. She's more the demographic.
She didn't fall asleep too much. We watched Conclave. Liked that, but man, what a weird ending. Watched The Gorge.
Which is the Apple TV Plus one.
Yeah, which that's a whole thing. What else did we watch?
You watched new episode of Severance.
I said that. There was another movie.
Twisters.
Let's talk about Twisters for a moment, okay? If you were in the Joplin tornado, if you were affected by the Joplin tornado, you should not watch this movie. It's too much.
Too realistic.
It's way, 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 way too realistic. And it's traumatizing. It is. And it's not even it's a thriller movie, but it's also a comedy, based around that. The story is stupid. The science is the dumbest. They did the same science from the first movie. Everybody's like, well, it's not really a remake. It's a new story. No, it's pretty much the same story.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to get this moisture absorbing stuff to go up into the tornado to absorb all the moisture, therefore dissipating the cyclonic effect of the tornado. It's not how rain works. We all know there's not a certain amount of rain in a storm cloud.
Mhm.
Rain is produced by condensation caused by the cold, warm air fronts together.
Right.
Stupid. Dumb science. But the scenes, the tornado scenes are way too realistic. They're way too traumatizing. Do not watch this movie if you were affected by any of the tornadoes.
Yeah.
A movie of that sort should not make people cry, and it did. So,
Yeah. Oh, Sorora watched The Gorge. She said that they really liked her and Jason.
the end of it. Sarah, now come on. It was good, and I was describing it to Jen. I said it's about these two people that have been assigned by their governments as part of a coalition of governments to guard this big hole in the ground somewhere in Middle Eastern Europe, and one's on one side and one's on the other, and they start communicating back and forth. They have this whole thing. All of that good. All of that great story up to that. Then they fall in the gorge, which we knew was going to happen eventually.
Mm-hmm.
That's when things go off the rail. From that point forward, it just gets stupid. It's insane. Yeah. Again, Hollywood has problems with the science. They they wished on a bottle and made it happen. It's just nuts.
All right, secret sound, 5 seconds.
They storied themselves into a corner is what they did. KIX 102.5, the 4 states. Number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine in low 40s today. It is 17 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast in 6 minutes, tell you about the snow apocalypse that's supposed to be happening starting later tonight.
But right now, let's see if we can give away some cash. $1,377.50 with the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
All you have to do is be caller number 5 right now at 623-1025 and tell us, what is this sound?
Tell us what that sound is, and you could win $1,377.50.
From the 4 states, number 1 for cash. Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller number 1, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller number 2, try again.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller number 3, try again.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller number 4, hurry up and call right back.
Hi there, Morning KIX. Who is this? Julie, where you from?
Julie from Parsons.
You're caller number 5. Woo! All right, Julie has won multiple times before in the past, so let's see if she can guess this one.
So for $1,377.50, what is this sound?
She says, opening a bottle of wine and pouring it in a cup.
For $1,377.50, that is not it.
But we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, making it $1,402.50.
And give you another chance to get some win tomorrow morning at 7:20.
Thank
you, Julie.
Oh, there's 3
There's
clues.
3 of them. They're there.
There's. Which one did you find? Oh, wait a minute. That's an old
That's
one.
really old.
Yeah, what was that on? Where was that?
That was on a really old
podcast?
Country Dirt.
Oh, okay.
So it's been, you don't need to go back that far to find the hint.
And we'll tell you it's not in a video or audio.
Yeah. Yeah, if we're posting hints and things, we try to put it on everything recent. Yeah. We won't make you go back, 6 months, a year to go find it.
Okay. Good to know.
All right. Thanks,
all right, Julie. Take care.
Bye. The problem with those. We need to make 2 versions, I guess, whenever we do that.
Which is silly. Are you going to want more time? You got 1:20. 1 minute.
Okay. also need to be pushing Blackhawk. We haven't yet this hour.
Morning, Brendan. Morning, Lisa. Yeah, there are 3 hints up on the website right now. 3.
Yeah, they won't be on old things. So you won't have to go digging back 6, 7 months, 9 months. We figure navigating around the website is difficult enough.
15 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for cash.
Looking for caller number 5 to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound. Julie from Parsons.
You're caller number 5.
Woo!
All right, Julie has won multiple times before in the past, so let's see if she can guess this one.
For $1,377.50, what is this sound?
Is it opening a bottle of wine and pouring it in a cup?
She says opening a bottle of wine and pouring it in a cup.
For $1,377.50, that is not it.
Darn it.
But we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, making it $1,402.50.
And give you another chance to get some win tomorrow morning at 7:20.
All right, thanks, guys.
Maybe if you have canned wine. I mean, that... I don't know what wine bottles. Hi there, Morning KIX.
Yes, I wanted to guess the secret sound. Is that
Well, we didn't get a winner, but we did have our 5th caller, which is the only one that we let make a guess. So you got to be calling number 5 any morning at 7:20. Yeah. So she got it wrong. So that means the jackpot's now at $1,402.50.
okay? Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a great day.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
Hi, am I calling number 5?
Oh, no, we already had our 5th caller, but they did get it wrong.
So when can I call back to answer the question?
Tomorrow morning at 7:20. It's every day at 7:20.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. Weekday. Saturday, and I'm spending my whole morning on the phone, and they're not answering.
Mm.
Yeah, that's right.
I hope you get through at some point, Brendan, you and your kiddos. Lisa says, I heard a rumor that a Top Gun 3 movie's coming out. I hadn't heard that,
News
but
to me, but I wouldn't be
cool.
surprised.
Jimmy was saying above she heard a Titanic Part 2. Or
Oh, that is one of those things going around YouTube. So what has happened? There are these clickbait YouTube channels where they know what you'll click on. They know what will get your attention, and they make things and they say, this is happening, this is coming, and they use AI to generate. So what they did is went through and grabbed old scenes from other Leonardo DiCaprio, Kate Winslet movies, them much later, and pieced them together and made this whole stupid storyline. I've seen these trailers. It's stupid.
Yeah.
It is not real. It is not a thing.
I'm drinking.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
Good morning, Randy.
Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
At what? Why not? I deserve a survey too. Yeah, I do. I think. Don't
How
I?
are you at dribbling a basketball?
I'm decent. Par, which is golf.
Yeah, I don't know why we went to par. Yeah.
That's what we just
Wrong
said.
sport.
Yes, nice way to follow along with your finger, Christine. What? Anyway, we're talking about your job perk
Now, what's the job perk where you work?
or the best job perk you've ever had.
Well, I get kisses all day long.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Thank you for clarifying.
Real slobbery kisses all day long. I guess if that's a perk, then yeah, you consider a perk.
It is a perk.
She
I
gets to
think
play
it
with
is.
dogs all day.
Yeah, you get the puppies. That's adorable.
No, No, those dogs are miserable and they pee a lot.
Oh.
Other things, yeah, and other
no.
things.
Oh,
Finger
no.
painting. Mm.
Ew. Yeah.
Well, might as well if it's there, you know.
Hard pass.
Yeah, it was a hard pass. The poor dog.
Randy.
Been waiting a while to get that out.
Mm.
What? You too,
You too, Christine. Bye.
Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Hey, it's Brendan.
Hey, Brendan.
Hey, what's up,
What's up,
Brendan?
ma'am?
Hey, I can get in now.
Yeah, right.
Sure. Well, you almost didn't. Christine almost blocked you there.
Hey, my job perk is I'm a kindergarten teacher, but at our district we have a middle school with a really nice gym, and we can access it. So I have a free gym that I go to basically every day.
Awesome.
Oh, that is cool.
I didn't know you were a teacher. That takes a special kind of crazy right there.
Especially
I think.
kindergartners. They
Yeah,
are a breed
my
all their own.
gosh.
Kindergarten takes even more. Crazy.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
wrangling cats, ain't it?
Oh yeah, this week we have one day of school, and we're doing a postponed Valentine's Day party, and then we're probably snowed out the whole rest of the week.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
sure.
wondering. So I've talked to a couple of school teachers who said their schools were contemplating just canceling the whole week.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a
I'm likely going to hear sometime today about getting out of school tomorrow because we won't be able to go home on buses.
Yep, they're out today. So
And we're already out Thursday and Friday.
Mm-hmm.
what are you out Thursday and Friday for?
Parent-teacher conference days on, which
Oh.
will likely be postponed also. So.
Yep.
Man.
Wow. So this is going to be a gimme week for y'all. What sounds like.
It is. Last week was too, so here we go again.
And then there's spring break coming up. So
Right.
woohoo, if they have one.
Already.
Yep.
Already.
Well, congrats on you. I'm a little jealous of that, but you do earn it with those kindergartners.
You bet
I
you
feel
do.
like
Every day.
every day.
All right,
Wrangle
well, be
some
safe and
cats
stay
there,
warm.
Brendan. Catch you later, buddy.
Bye. Yeah, I'm sure Notebook Part 2 was not a thing.
No, the guys. For one thing, if it looks suspect, sounds suspect, then it's suspect. You know, don't Sheila this. She's not here right now, but you know this is a Sheila thing she would do. Yeah.
When's it supposed to start? The Zimmer Storm Center app says about 4 a.m. There's a 40% chance.
Yeah. So we'll get in here, and I'm pretty sure we'll do our shows and go home tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, Wednesday is when we're doing corporate meetings, I think. Or is it Tuesday? He sent an email saying, so we've got
Maybe you'll just Zoom.
corporate reviews. Yeah, they're going to, but I don't want to. Yeah, it's Wednesday. From 10 to 11 is mine.
I used to do Sunday school with kindergartners, and I loved it. It's a great age. They're just crazy.
I used to teach karate to kindergartners. Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
wow. I remember one little kid. He wasn't, we were practicing our punches and yelling our ki's, and he's just standing there. And I go over to him. I said, "What's wrong, Brendan? Don't you feel like taking part with the rest of the class?" And he just looks at me, and I hear trickle, 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 trickle. He's peeing all over the mat. And I'm
no,
like,
poor
"Oh, hey,
kid."
let's go." And I'm picking him up and carrying him
Man.
off and just looking at me. Peed in your gi. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 732.
I've got my review of When Harry Met Sally for Jen's movie Rehab right after Dirk Bentley.
On KIX 102.5.
My mouth was trying to
What?
that whole break.
Were you
My mouth was trying to really, really hard.
said, "Oh, look, a bird."
Oh.
And then I had to, so when you first become a black belt, that you do all the bad jobs. They give you all the bad jobs to do. And it's expected. That's part of your
What's a bad
requirement.
job?
Teaching little kids,
Oh, okay.
cleaning the dojo, changing out, disinfecting the gloves and on the headgear and all that, all the nasty stuff. So my job was for every Saturday I had to do, and it was a bulk class. So the guy who had taught me, he had these Saturday classes so that people out of town could come in that couldn't make it in during the week.
Right.
It was mainly targeted at little kids. So it was kids ages 6 to 10. And it was a 3-hour class.
Oh, my gosh. 3 hours for
I
a
had
6-year-old?
to keep their attention for 3 hours.
That's wild.
So the deal was he knew that these families would come into the city to do their shopping.
Mm-hmm.
And they could very easily, much cheaper than they could get a babysitter. And they would learn karate. And this guy would watch them for 3 hours. But we did have a lot of kids begin to quit because, again, this was my first teaching job, and I was a Nazi. I taught like I had just got through with training for my black belt, so I'm all right, let's go, and so there were quite a few dropped out. And my teacher finally pulled me aside, and he's like, hey, we need to ease up on the little kids a little bit. We're being just a little too hard. And he watched their tests. He set in on their belting test for their first test, and he's like, you need to lighten up.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I didn't have it light on me. I don't remember you taking it easy on me, Mr. Kite. So he's like, you're losing me money.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Do we even still have the rabbit picture for bathroom breaks? We never did put that
No.
back in there.
We've never built a scene for bathroom breaks. We
55
can
seconds.
build a collection that it'll run through and change scenes so it doesn't just sit on the same one.
The creepy bunny the whole time.
We could even run a gif of me going, and then you going, and it would go back and forth between those. And
that would be fun.
what is wrong with them? Why aren't they talking? Should we call someone? Imagine someone coming on and not realizing what was happening. Black Hawk. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 7:35.
Sunshine in low 40s today. It is 17 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast and 4 states news in just 25 minutes.
And you still have time to get signed up to win tickets to go see Black Hawk in concert at Buffalo Run Casino and Resort this weekend.
They're going to be there on February 22nd. All you have to do to get signed up to win these tickets is text the word tickets to 623-1025.
And we're going to find out who that winner is in just 15 minutes.
In the next hour, we're talking about your job perk.
Well, a lot of folks, I think a perk for them is they have federal holidays off, like today.
Well, what if you like the president? Then you have a holiday named after you.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, is it though?
I think it is having your very own, well, maybe not being president, but having your very own holiday.
If you're president, you have a guy that comes along and collects your poo after you
Yeah,
go.
see, I don't want to be that guy.
That's not. Neither one of those jobs would be very good, I don't think.
So what is the job perk where you work? 623-1025 to call or text.
But it was the weekend, which means we had another assignment for Movie Rehab. And in case you don't know, this is where we assign Jen, who's the one that sits over there.
Me.
Yeah. We assign her a movie to watch over the weekend because she's seen very few movies before she came to KIX.
So someone would make some kind of a movie reference and I would just have no idea what they were talking about.
So we're rehabilitating her. We give her a different movie to watch every weekend on Friday.
And then I watch over the weekend, come back on Friday or come back on Monday, rank it 1 to 10, and let you know what I thought about it.
Sometimes she comes back on Friday.
That's
It's
true
really
too. It's
weird.
happened once or twice.
Really weird. So this weekend, because it was Valentine's Day, we signed her a romance movie.
When Harry Met Sally.
So what'd you think?
I can't believe you didn't assign this movie to me earlier. I loved this movie so much.
I would have never been able to have predicted that.
All the little snippets from the couples telling the stories about how they met were so sweet. And I loved watching the progression of Harry and Sally, not only as just like watching their friendship grow, but them as people. Because when they were in college, they were kind of insufferable, the both of them.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I hope the whole movie isn't them as these characters because this kind of stinks. But then throughout the movie, you have these different time jumps. It's been 5 years and then another 5 years. And then by the time they're these really good friends, you're really rooting for them. You're like, I really like these characters and I love their chemistry. And so it was great. I love this movie just all around. I thought it was, character development was really interesting. The story was great. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving this one a 9.5.
Well, what about the restaurant scene?
It's iconic.
Yeah.
It's iconic, but it finally makes sense now. I get why she was.
Do you give that a 9.5?
The whole movie was great. This has been one of my favorites that you've assigned.
So, you know what I'm getting tired of?
What?
People coming up and asking me, has she really never seen that movie? No, she has not seen these movies.
Movies just aren't a thing that I watch, and so this has been really good. It's been really good being rehabilitated.
It's gradually becoming a thing because now
That's
she's
true.
been able to say, I have seen that now.
So we'll find out what I'm watching on Friday for the Next Gen's movie Rehab.
And the 4 states #1 per country.
KIX 102.5.
She has not seen these. Really?
Really?
I had like 4 people. She's never seen Harry Met Sally? No. No. Yes, she has. We're kidding. Oh, you're right. She has. That was stupid of me to assign her a movie she's already seen.
Kathy says Randy needs to draw Jen with bunny ears and Jen draw Randy with bunny ears when they go to break. Alternate them.
So you want to alternate a video of me drawing a picture of Jen with rabbit ears?
And then I draw you
And
with
then there's a
rabbit ears.
video of Jen drawing a picture of me with rabbit ears?
Or maybe we just go to the pictures, I guess.
I think it ought to be just a video, like a GIF of me going.
That's gross. Your finger should not go up that high in your nose. I think that signifies brain damage. Next.
Just doing the dig.
9.5. This movie was so good. I can't believe I've not watched it earlier. This is like my kind of movie.
I knew it would be. You're welcome.
Thank you.
It could have been My Bloody Valentine.
Nope. This was
Did
the
you hear
movie.
Elon Musk has a new baby?
Yes. An author says that she has mothered his 13th baby.
Author. I didn't hear she was an. She was an influencer. She's a MAGA influencer.
I heard-
Ashley St. Clair. Makes 13 children with 4 different women.
She's a conservative activist and author. She's got 1.1 million followers on her X account. She has a children's book called Elephants Are Not Birds.
You think by now you would have made a Tesla minivan with all the kids.
You would think.
So there is a new Brotox that you can get.
Bro Talks?
It's a filler. It has guys lining up to get it, I guess. It's a, let's put it this way. When the doctor says, okay, you may feel a little prick, it's accurate. That's an accurate statement. So it is a filler material.
You mean
Yes.
oh, God.
Yes.
Okay.
If you can't afford the procedure, you can do what men have been doing forever and just put a potato in your underwear. But I guess they have.
That's a thing?
Just be sure and put it in the front. Don't put it in the back. That's all. Yeah, they're lining up to get filler injected.
And they have to call it Bro Talks? A little fragile masculinity there,
I
but
guess.
okay.
Not feminine tox.
It's
That's feminine toxicity is a totally different thing.
just Botox. That's got to be,
Well, I'm sure they lidocaine it,
Gosh, I'd hope so.
or use a little bitty needle. Wouldn't want to try either one.
Nick Cannon still hasn't been. How many kids does Nick Cannon have? A lot.
It's a lot. I don't know if it's Elon Musk a lot, but
Nick Cannon has 12 women, or 12.
well, all
12
locked in the
kids.
basement.
12 kids. So he does have Nick Cannon beat now.
Didn't watch the new Captain America over the weekend.
You did not?
No. Although it did very well in sales. I don't know how the movie was.
Mm-hmm.
The Conclave movie was really good, but the ending was just weird. I did not see the twist coming. Not going to give anything away, but the twist at the end was jaw-dropping.
Yeah.
I had to pause the movie and talk about it to work our way through it. You know, it was that kind of...
So tell them what Conclave is about. They may not know.
Conclave is the process of selecting a new pope after one has died. It's called Conclave. They sequester all of the cardinals into the Sistine Chapel. And
Not
they
birds.
stay there until they select a pope. And every day when they cast their vote, if they don't reach an agreement, it's 80%, then they burn all the ballots with a special chemical that causes black smoke to go out. If they do elect a pope, then they send out white smoke. You know, this has been a tradition since 400, 500 AD.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's thousands of years they've been doing this. So, and the pope has died, and there's a mystery surrounding the pope, and there's all these machinations, and it won tons of Academy Awards, and I see why, you know, watching it. It was a really, really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Not a fan of how they ended it. The twist, I thought, was great. I mean, I was like, oh my gosh.
Is it a foreign language movie?
No.
No, okay.
There are foreign languages in it. I mean, they speak Italian, Spanish, and stuff, but the predominant language is English.
Yeah.
It's an American movie. What's that? The Severance episode was
Incoming
really, really
spoilers. Good. Where's Moody when you need him?
Yeah, he's not here today.
Oh.
He usually comes in on Tuesdays and again Wednesday, Thursday, but Monday and Friday he's been gone a lot, I noticed. Pope Francis, by the way, is in the hospital right now, suffering from a respiratory infection.
Yikes. There's so much just crud going around. I hate it.
You got to send him positive thoughts and say, you live in the Vatican, not the Vaticant.
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, we're about to pick our Black Hawk winner, so last chance to get entered to win those guys. Go, go, go. Text, text, text. Back in Action was a good movie. We watched it this weekend. The only movie we watched was When Harry Met Sally. The boy had no futsal games this weekend, but he did have practice on Saturday or Sunday. So we had that, and then I did a lot of laundry and then just stuff around the house and did some rearranging in the living room and getting that squared away. And we still haven't fully unpacked, so it's been a very slow process of getting things put together. And I need Kyle to wake up. Thank you, Megan. Well, part of it is I'm kind of grumpy about our living room because it doesn't have the fireplace that is supposed to be there. So our TV's just kind of been hanging out between two chairs. Yeah, good. Yeah, we're going to go after this song, I think. When is the next KIX luncheon? I don't know.
In May.
There you go. In May.
So, big news. Tentatively, is Megan on here?
Yeah.
Starting February 24th, at 7 p.m.
Oh, wait. Are we allowed to?
Sure. We will now be featuring Backstage Country with your host, Elena. If you go look on the webpage, it's already changed.
Our webpage?
Yes.
Woo. Elena's back. Yay!
Elena is back.
Love
starting
it.
February 24th.
Miss
so
her.
we're working real hard to make this happen this week. We've already signed the contract. It's a done deal.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Good.
So the other option did not pan out. So yet. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 748.
We'll see sunshine today. Highs right around 40. It is 17 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast to tell you about Snowpocalypse 2025, which is coming, I guess, early in the morning is what they're saying now, right? It's supposed to start
about like
snowing.
4 in the morning or so is when the snow's going to start rolling in and then get heavier throughout the morning.
And then we could see as much as 10 to 14 inches. Some areas are going to be a foot of snow or foot plus.
Right, but we'll take a full look at your forecast in just 12 minutes.
And in the next hour, we're going to be talking about job perks.
What's the job perk where you work, or what's the best one you've ever heard of?
623-1025 to text or tell us yours. But we've been getting you signed up to win tickets to go see Black Hawk this Saturday night at Buffalo Run Casino and Resort.
I think our system's just picked a winner. You ready to call?
Okay. By the way, we're going to be giving these away all week long.
Ooh, even better.
So if you don't win out today, you've got lots of chances to win from the 4 States Concert Connection. Or if this person doesn't answer, we might call you. So come on, answer. Answer the phone!
Good morning.
Megan! You've won tickets!
Yay!
You're going to be going to see Black Hawk this weekend at Buffalo Run Casino on February 22nd.
Awesome.
Just tell us who's a 4 States Concert Connection.
KIX 102.5.
I don't know if it happened.
So, yep, Elena will be back, and I think it's going to be a great show. I'm not sure who she's going to be hosting with next week yet, but every week she will have a different country artist as her co-host.
Really cool.
All week long.
And Backstage Country is one of the shows that Randy and I listened to, and we were like,
Wow.
this is good.
Yeah.
This is really good.
So,
And it's Elena.
and it's Elena. I mean, it was good before, but now it's just going to be amazing. So her
Yeah.
picture's back out in the hallway, all the stuff.
Yay.
Which also, check out The Weekend,
The Weekend.
the American Country Countdown show. Just look at our schedule.
I'm trying to get there. Schedule. Oh, wow. Oh, wait. We need to change the little blurby, though.
Did I not get that?
No. It says
Is it on show page or schedule? Or
on our schedule page.
there were so many different places.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Okay.
But that'll be
That
really
part.
easy to swap out.
I did it on the other one.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I keep the script the same. I just changed from my name to your name.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that so crazy? Like, what are the
Oh,
odds?
Wait a minute. It's not working. Where do I see that? Huh. Wait a minute. There is a place you go to shows.
Mm-hmm.
All shows.
Bye, Sorara. Have a great day. They burn our phones.
Okay, right there. Edit. And where's the write up?
Yay, Megan. Winning Blackhawk tickets. Good job, Megan.
Okay, done. So our web page
Beautiful.
is once again all correct. First time it's been that way in a month or two.
Right. Oh, I'm so excited. It's going to be a lot better having Elena back on nights, I think. Christy says they watched Back in Action over the weekend. I don't know what that is.
What is that? So we had to get the Peacock network, at least for a month or so, to get the Bridget Jones movie that my wife wanted to see.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a few movies on there that have accumulated over time. So Twisters, we watched that one. We watched The Conclave, and then the Bridget Jones movie. All were on Peacock. And then we also started watching this series on there called The Jackal. That's decent.
Yeah. What is it?
It's about an assassin and
Nicknamed
the
Jackal.
and the British government's efforts to try to find him. It has a very famous actor, and I can't remember his name. The name of the main guy that plays the Jackal. He's a relatively newer actor, but he's pretty famous. He's been in a number of things. And it's pretty good.
Oh, Schlumbo.
This will be the equivalent, by the way, to the snowfall that we had pre-tornado, which that's the biggest one that they had ever seen.
Was that when they had the really bad ice storm?
No.
Or no? This is different.
This is different. The really bad ice storm was like 20 years ago. Not even that long. It's like 18 years ago. It was right after we had moved here and bought the house and everything. I know that was a miserable winter because we were without power for over a week.
Yikes.
And
So what'd you do to stay warm?
Huddled around that fireplace. It was still burning wood at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible. I mean, we were cold. The only time you were ever warm was when you'd take a shower.
Yeah.
And it was awful. And it was bitterly cold. But this is going to be more the equivalent of the snowfall. He's 14 years. What is that number?
I don't know. I don't know what that number is, but
How has it been that long since the tornado? It's been 13 since the tornado, right? So it would have been the year before. That would have been right. That year before when we had, and I've got pictures somewhere of me, I think I showed them to you before, digging out, and the snow in front of my house is this deep.
oh gosh.
I'm standing on the sidewalk. I've dug so that we could get out the front door. You know that wall there by my front door?
Yeah.
I'm standing. There's snow, wall over here, and snow this deep over here.
Good gracious.
And I am digging out like that. So they're saying that's what we're looking at. And it was because it had blown up there. Now, it wasn't that deep everywhere, but it was this deep everywhere.
Yeah.
It was right up almost to your waist. I remember trying to wade through it.
How'd you drive through that?
Well, you don't. You don't. They came and got us. So they kept the streets under control.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'd do is I'd go down to the end of my driveway and Mel would pick me up in the morning. I didn't have a vehicle that I could get out with.
Yeah.
And I got my driveway plowed. So for about $20, you can get your driveway cleared. These guys will drive around neighborhoods and just wave at them. You see them going by with a plow, just wave at them. And 20, or you can call one of their services. If you go look for a driveway clearing on Facebook. And I mean, the guy had my driveway clear. I remember that. And that was pre-tornado. So I had a good old straight driveway then. He had it clear in about 10 minutes. And I was like, yes, I can drive into my garage again. That's the year we had the
On the roof.
The roof was just fine, but it was because of the going back up.
Mm-hmm.
The water backing up behind the ice.
Morning, Madison.
Thing is, no matter how wide your flashing is, do you know what flashing is? Flashing is that shiny sheet metal stuff that they put down on the roof surface around all the edge of the roof before you put the shingles on.
Okay.
And that is to prevent water running up under the shingles and getting into your roof. But its average size is what? 16 inches?
12. I don't know.
I think it's about 16 to 24 inches.
It's always 12.
So if you have a good heavy snow that's got snow backed up 3 feet on the edge of your roof, well, that flashing's not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
And water is insidious.
Yeah, that was one of the things when we started talking about buying a house. Randy was like, water.
It's
One of
not
your
your
biggest
friend.
enemy. I was like, oh, no.
Got to watch for water. Watch for water around the foundations. Blah, blah, blah. Water.
Water.
Oh, my gosh. My first house. The earth house. The one that was in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Nightmare scenarios. I mean, I'd be up at 2:30 in the morning and it just be like, apocalyptic rain falling. You could not breathe because it was getting in your mouth, So
In your house?
no, outside.
Oh.
But I'm outside
What?
digging a ditch away from the house because it's in the ground and I'm trying to divert water. It's just stupid. And the laundry room and other rooms just filling up with water.
That sounds terrible.
We eventually got control of it. I don't know what they did before we lived there because, this had to be a thing.
Right.
It was always a thing. We got the driveway paved. That fixed almost all of it.
Yeah. Because the water could run off then?
But they put a slope on the driveway, a gradual slope that diverted the water away from the house automatically. Up to that time, all the water ran right down at the house.
Mm-hmm.
Just a stupid place to build a house, really. We need to close the blinds completely. That will take care of your washout. I started watching Scamanda. I don't think I'm going to watch it. I think it's stupid. Yeah, on Hulu. It's the deal about the woman who faked the cancer or supposedly faked some of her illness to steal money. She was with evangelical churches.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There is the Netflix docuseries on Gabby Petito. How do you say her name? American Murder. There's a Black History Month special on CBS. Blah, blah, blah. Court of Gold. What is with all the docuseries? Rosebud Baker on Netflix. We Beat the Dream Thing docuseries.
So there's a documentary out about Gabby Petito now? That's
Yeah.
interesting.
There's the docuseries are getting ridiculous. They'll just make them about anything and everything. And I hate the way they milk them. They never reveal anything. They make you wait. You have to watch the next episode. So stupid. It's almost like clickbait.
We'll see sunshine today with highs in the low 40s. A winter storm warning in effect tonight as we see snow and a low near 18. More snow on Tuesday. They're saying maybe up to 10 inches. In some areas, up to 14 inches of snow. Highs right around 20. Could feel more like -1. Overnight on Tuesday, a low near 1 with more snow. 11 for the high on Wednesday.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is not showing anything right now over the 4 states.
18 in Seneca, 18 in Pittsburgh, and 18 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
So today we're wanting to know, what is the job perk where you work?
You can call or text to tell us yours at 623-1025.
Or you can tell us what is the biggest job perk you've ever had.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
Here's Chase Rice.
Eyes on you.
Gross! Get him up! Get him up!
It's
Get him
KIX
up!
102.5. So Beans has got one of these squishy cube things, and we were at the boys' futsal practice on Sunday, and she started twisting it and twisting it and twisting it, and went
Did it
pop.
leak?
Oh, it popped a hole in it and exploded all over.
Is there liquid inside it?
It's like glue, kind of. It's
Ugh.
very sticky.
Gross.
Yeah.
So I've remembered what the other movie was we watched. Brothers with Josh Brolin and Peter Dinklage.
Oh, was that interesting?
That was pretty good. It was all right. Pretty funny. Hi there, Morning Kicks.
I just have a question.
Okay.
Are you giving away Blackhawk tickets today?
Yes, we are. In fact, we already gave away a pair today.
So how do you just announce call now? Or?
No, we are, when we do it, we're getting you signed up by texting the word tickets to 623-1025, and that gets you signed up automatically, and you put your info in and everything. But we've already done our pair that we were going to do this morning, so we'll have another pair tomorrow morning. But you better get up early. We start this at 6 a.m. Yeah. we usually have our winner by 7:50. So, yeah, you want to set an alarm and make sure you get up. You're not going to be going to work probably anyway, right?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Good luck.
Sounded like Melissa.
It did. Megan says one of her job perks is pants are always optional.
There you go.
I really have to pee.
Do you?
Yes, and I'm always scared when there's just a little time I'm going to fall in the toilet or something crazy is going to happen.
Yeah. She has been known to take a while going to the bathroom. So there was a new study done on, and this is something you can use at your workplace. I've known numerous people. Dorinda's one of them. Their workplace will not let them listen to the radio or let them listen to music while they work. They say it's distracting. Well, a new study reveals the types of background music that can enhance both mood and performance. Researchers from these various American universities tested how different types of background audio affected people's ability to concentrate and perform well on a task that requires a lot of attention. Researchers say they tested 4 types of audio during a cognitive task. So, workflow music, deep focus music, pop hits, and office noise. So ours would compare to pop hits. Only the workflow music, which is characterized by moderately fast tempo with clear, steady beats that didn't overwhelm the listener with simple melodies and in major keys, avoiding complex variations that might demand attention, improve both mood and performance. 76% of participants listened to workflow music, showed improved mood, and got progressively faster at their task while maintaining accuracy. So, pop music, despite the popularity, showed no significant benefits for either mood or performance. Deep focused music, described as more minimalist with slower tempos, less defined rhythms, that ASMR type music. Basic office noise also showed no notable effects on job performance. So playing the kind of office noise you hear while working is no better than working while you hear office noise. Weird.
Imagine that.
If you're at the dentist right now and our station is playing in the speakers, good luck to you.
Hey, Will, the roads are totally fine right now. Did you have any issues on roads this morning?
No, why would you?
I don't know. Will's asking how the roads are.
They're fine. So now yesterday morning early, it was slick.
Mm-hmm.
I got up when we were heading in. My truck actually slid around a little bit, and then walking across the parking lot was dangerous. It was ice. That was a little crazy because none of that was forecasted. Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Good morning.
Well, Dustin, what's going on, buddy?
How are you? How was your weekend?
Did you have a great Valentine's Day?
Remind me, who were you with on Valentine's Day?
It was a new girl.
Tabby and Kira.
Oh,
Wait, there were 2 girls?
You playa.
Dang, Dustin.
He is such a player. I don't see how you balance him. There's a lot of Dustin to go around, that's for sure. All right, buddy. Well, you want to hear a song? We got 20 seconds before we got to get off here. Okay, we'll get one on for you.
Have a
Thanks,
good
man.
one.
Bye. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen. That's Post Malone and Luke Combs.
We'll see sunshine today. Highs right around 40. It is 18 in Joplin.
And we got to look at the weather forecast to tell you about Snowpocalypse 2025 in just 15 minutes.
But we're talking about the job perk where you work.
What's the biggest job perk you've ever heard of or that you've ever had?
I get to talk to nice people all day long and drive good cars.
What do you do?
I'm a car salesman.
Yeah, you just get to go out when they're doing test drives and like show off your vehicles.
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever get a company car or a program car to drive?
Oh, I wish.
That's for the managers, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's one of their perks. I used to get one of those to drive all the time.
Was it fun?
I hated doing that.
Really?
I like my vehicle.
Okay,
I
that
want
makes
my
sense, yeah.
vehicle.
623-1025 to call and text and tell us about your job perk.
Here's Jordan Davis.
On the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
That was interesting.
What?
That
No, no.
in the bed.
Bed, yeah. We have a lot of job perks at our job. You'd have a hard time beating ours. I mean, from meeting celebrities to getting to do free things to insider, if we are at a concert and we want to go backstage, we just get to go backstage, and we just get to meet the celebrities pretty much. I mean, it's about that easy most of the time. But then there's other experiential things, like I got to fly with the Blue Angels,
which is so cool.
that's crazy.
Yeah. Wondering.
But and I have to always sit and think about them, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got to do, I had dinner with Alice Cooper once.
That's crazy.
There's a lot of them from previous jobs like that. Hi there, Morning KIX. What is the biggest job perk that you've ever heard of?
Good morning. So when we were Mars, we were owned by Mars. We got free candy, free dog food,
Ah.
free coffee.
What?
Wow.
It was the best. And now we don't get that anymore.
Oh.
Man, yeah, I would be like, where did Mars go? Oh, it's out in space. That's right.
I love the free candy on Valentine's Day and Christmas.
I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for calling.
Have a great day.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool. She had me after candy, but then dog food and coffee.
I remember when, being a single dad, we had this thing called Contest in a Can, which was a service that they went out and they promised they'd go solicit from all these manufacturers and get samples of their products. And they'd say, we're going to give these to X number of radio stations across the United States. They're going to talk about your product on the air. They're going to feature it in contesting and stuff like that. And so I would get toys, really, really unique toys that were hard to find and hard to buy, and games and all sorts of stuff like that sent to me that I was supposed to give away on the air. Instead, what I would do is take, not all of them, but a certain amount home and give to my daughter,
Mm-hmm.
And so I was able to surprise her with some pretty neat toys that I would never have been able to afford.
Morning, Dorinda. Megan says they got their taxes done Saturday, and Lucy was so excited they had KIX on. She was going around with a thumbs up saying KIX is the best.
Nice.
That's great.
I got to go to Alaska once and got paid while I
That's
was
nuts.
to go to Alaska.
That is nuts.
What was that?
Oh.
Wow.
Oh. That doesn't really sound like that.
I was like, I don't know what to say to that.
I want this to go away. Okay. I'm going to use the bathroom for real now.
Oh, you didn't before?
No, I panicked and I came back.
What were you doing all that time?
I was trying to do it so that I could get back, but then I was too nervous. I was going to miss the break, so I didn't do it.
Apparently she has a bladder that has to work up to the process. Okay. Oh, I gotcha. Dorinda says they can listen. They just can't have their phones out watching the live. So, oh, good gosh. They're wanting another endorsement. I know we're popular, but come on. Oh, by the way, has anybody seen the new billboards? So I got a proof of performance summary from the sign company that does our billboards, showing we have 3 around Joplin. One of them is on Range Line, 1733 South Range Line. Where is 1733? That's between 15th and 20th Street, right? And then we have one on Chestnut. I don't know where that is. Where's Chestnut? And then we have one on Main Street. It's got me and Jen and the Cash and the Secret Sound on it. I haven't seen any of them yet. That is absolutely right, Megan. Have you seen these, the signs, the billboards?
Yes,
We have 3.
we do.
Yeah, I don't know where Chestnut is.
I don't either. I have no idea. But it was cool. I saw one the day before they sent us the email that they had put them up. And I was like, oh, it does.
I avoid those streets. So,
Yeah.
especially Chestnut. I don't think I've ever been on it that I'm aware of. So,
Bye, Kathy. Feel better.
I can tell they work because inevitably in the second or third week after the billboard is up, I'll have people come and say, I saw your face on the sign.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm like, why do I let you come to my house?
I'm like, oh, boy. Kind of crazy seeing your face up there.
I don't see how long they are set to run.
Oh, it doesn't say.
They were put up February 11th, but it doesn't give a run date. Okay, so there's a map with the location. I guess the
Oh, there's a map that says where they are. Where does it say
Yeah.
Chestnut is?
So the Chestnut is over on West 7th.
Here we go. 5 seconds.
Just west of Maiden Lane. That's a good spot. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine and low 40s today. It is 18 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in just 7 minutes to tell you about this winter storm warning that's supposed to be hitting in the overnight.
But we're talking about the job perk where you work.
623-1025. What is the job perk where you work, or the biggest job perk you've ever had before?
623-1025 to call or text or tell us on Facebook.
What's the biggest job perk you've ever had?
I can take naps on my couch when I don't have clients.
Heck yeah.
Wait a minute. What do you do for a living?
I'm a therapist.
Plus, whenever anyone has a problem, you always have an answer. You just say, how does that make you feel?
I don't say that.
Sure you don't.
I do not. That's really cliche.
What I'm hearing is that seems to make you a little upset. Is that right? Would you like to tell me about it?
What is the job perk where you work?
I am a babysitter, and I get to see a lot of the first and read and all that kind of good stuff. All the excitement on their faces when they learn the first new word that they've been struggling with for so long. Like,
Hey, can you do us a favor with these kids?
Yeah, can you make sure their first words is KIX?
I will try my best.
I will give you a shiny new quarter, a Delaware quarter.
Oh, I told
If
you nobody cares, Randy.
They do, because Delaware quarters are so rare.
Are they really, though? It's a Delaware quarter.
Have you ever seen a Delaware quarter?
Maybe.
I don't
know.
think
I don't
you
pay
have.
attention
I
to
don't
quarters
think
enough
you
to
have.
be able to
You
tell
look-
one way or
look
the
and
other.
see if you've got a
Okay, I'm
Delaware.
going to go through my purse right now.
What is the biggest job perk where you work?
I get to help kids with mental health issues and make a difference. And
Oh.
sometimes there's good food.
There are some jobs that just have their own rewards that can't be matched by like anything else.
Could you help Jen's kids with her?
What are you trying to say, Randy?
Well, I blame you for all of it.
Well, okay, that's fair.
Exactly. It's not necessarily the payoff. It's just the gratitude that I get every day and just that I'm doing something good here feeling.
And the food. Don't forget about that. I'm assuming the food, right?
What's the job perk where you work?
623-1025 to text or tell us yours.
You can tell us on Facebook as well.
It's the 4 states #1 for country. What the heck was that? And the food.
And the
Don't
food.
forget the food. Mental health care facility. Yeah, the food. You know, they've got food.
Megan is still waiting on her shiny quarters.
Shiny quarters. I didn't promise Megan no shiny quarters.
I bet you've promised her a lot.
Maybe. But who remembers all that?
Megan.
Megan.
What's the animal that has a really good memory? An elephant?
Apparently it's not a Jen.
No. No, not at all. I'm like goldfish. Diamond earrings.
I almost fell for a thing. Audible is having a sale right now. It sounds awesome. Where you get 2 books for the price of 1 credit. And you can buy credits cheaper than you can buy books, you know.
Right.
If you buy a book outright, it usually costs about $10 or $11. Varies. It can be as much as $20 for an audiobook.
Mm-hmm.
And a credit applies to any and all book. You can buy a credit. 1 credit costs like $11 or $12. But you can buy 3 of, no, it's more than that. It's like $14 for a credit. You can buy 3 of them for $30. So it looked like you could get 6 books for $30.
Mm-hmm.
You can only buy from their prescribed list.
Oh, of course.
That sale price only applies to certain book titles. I was getting ready to hit it, and I saw terms apply. I saw that, and I thought, I'm going to read into that first. And
Good thing you did.
yes, it was. By the way, the guitar,
How's it coming? Is it done yet?
well, no, because we're still waiting on the U.S. Postal Service to deliver the pickups.
Oh, still?
They've been in Kansas City since Thursday.
Of course.
Just sitting there. Again,
And they're not
could
going
have
to get here any
driven up
quicker
and
with the
gotten
weather.
them so much faster. I have pictures of it. Now the neck has been set in the body.
Mm-hmm.
Where is that? He sent me.
Those videos are the best, Megan.
So he was doing a video of him. We tried something. I saw a video of a guy using a blowtorch to darken the wood grain on a guitar that he was working on. It gave it this zebra-like quality. It was really, really cool. And I said, is this something we might want to do to make the wood grain pop out on this guitar? He said, I wouldn't want to try it on that guitar until I got good at it. So he tried it on a blank piece of wood and sent me a video of him doing it. I'm like, okay, never mind. This is the guitar.
Uh-huh.
Without the fretboard, without anything done to it, without any of the tuners put on.
Pretty.
Yeah, here's what it looks like. Yeah, you can't see it,
Yeah.
can you? I know better.
You know better. And now it's on camera 4. So you got to point it to the ceiling.
Here. So, there is the guitar.
Ooh. Ah. Wow.
You can also see the
Les Paul.
carving that he did on the body on this. So this little dark look around there is the shadow. It curves down and curves back up.
Oh,
So a
cool.
very feminine type feel to that.
Uh-huh.
And
Do
again,
you like that?
Yeah, I was insistent on that. Made him go back 2 or 3 times and, work on it some more. As I'd be like, not quite right. But the fretboard has to go on. He's got the holes drilled for the volume and tone control right there, but he has not bored out the cavity or the cavity for the pickup or the bridge mount.
Is it going to stay that light?
No, it's not stained at all. It's not. It's going to be a transparent black. So all this that's brown right now will be black.
Oh, okay.
And then it'll be like a gray color wherever there's light. And it'll be
Cool.
very, very shiny. And there will be a really dark outline that fades in that goes around the outside of it. So, in fact, we have a picture of this style and color
Oh,
that
my gosh.
we're modeling
Cheers.
over. This is what. Isn't there a place where you can see all the. This will be more what it.
Ooh, I like that.
So, yeah, once it's painted, it will be. Oh, gosh. Will be more like this.
That's nice.
That's a
real nice.
transparent black finish, and you can see that black around the outside edge, how
Mhm.
it darkens out.
Yeah.
So like that.
I like that.
We are not doing gold hardware. We're doing silver. I think gold on that color is stupid. It's dumb.
Silver will pop a lot more.
Yeah. But, I mean, I checked last night, and they were still in KC. I'm sure they're still in KC because
They just
today's
live there now.
President's Day
Yeah. And then with the weather, you may not
Yeah.
get them until
next week.
next week. Megan says she can't wait to actually hear it. So-
Yeah, me too, because it's all very much up in the air right now. We don't.
Is there an ETA? Like at this point in the guitar making, how quickly could he get it done, you think? What's left?
So if it came in this week and I got him to him, I probably won't get him to him till this weekend. So next week, I know he's working on the fretboard this week. He's at MJT. They're going to be working on getting the fretboard laid, glued. Then they're going to do the cutting for the grooves for the fret wire. I figure fret wire will go in next week. At that point, they're ready to start doing the electronic cavities. So that'll probably be the week after. So we're 1, 2, 3 weeks right there. Then they're ready for the finishing process. And that will probably take another week. So I would say I've been telling people that's asking about it probably 2 months,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe a month and a half. So we could see it by April.
Okay. That's not that bad.
Yeah, still in KC, just sitting there.
Of course it is. That's so frustrating. I hate that.
Been there since, it says February 15th, but it actually got there on February 14th.
Mm-hmm. Do they just not scan it until the 15th or what?
I don't know. That's Postal Service. Who knows what they do?
Mm.
Probably just sit out in the truck while a guy was farting in the parking lot. They do that.
Mm-hmm.
Hate the Postal Service. It's such a joke. Yeah, I'm thinking probably April. Now, I will say he's already started in on the next 2 guitars, and he's designing bodies. He wants to come up with a unique body design. And he has been drawing them out. He brought me about 6 different body designs to see what I thought about them. I hated every single one of them with a passion. It made me want to poke kittens.
Did you tell him that?
Yes. I was like,
Yikes.
sorry, I just don't connect with these. And we had a conversation about that. I said the styles of the Stratocaster, Telecaster, and Les Paul are so iconic. You're not the first person to try to come up with a new guitar design. It's just very hard to do. He did come up with something that looked like the Jackson Kelly. That was intriguing. I would not play it, but it was intriguing.
What's the Jackson? I'll just
Yeah, you look up the Jackson Kelly. That's a style of guitar. It's more of a heavy metal style guitar. I used to have one.
Oh, it's that guy.
Yeah. So it's a wild looking thing.
Very angular.
Yeah. It looks heavy metal.
Yeah.
You know, the Flying V, the Jazz Master is about as close as they've ever gotten to, and the Gibson Destroyer or Explorer is about as close as they've ever gotten to a guitar different body style that caught on. It's just very hard to come up with something. It's like trying to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
And it's not necessary. There's enough options around these body styles. People are this emotionally connected to these body styles. You don't need to focus on that.
Right.
I think I part ways convinced him of that. He's got a passion for design, so this is something that he feels strongly about. I figure he'll probably try to make a couple before he realizes nobody wants these. And
yeah. I mean, that's his goal eventually, is to make and sell them, right?
Make and sell. In fact, he's already having the website designed, is ready to launch. He wants to have some inventory before he does, but I've already seen parts of it. He also wants video. He's hired a production company to do professional demo videos of me playing some of the guitars. He's going to have Ronaldo help out some with that. We're going to actually do some performance videos and some demo videos of tone from the guitars. And he's also got videos being done of the construction process, compilation videos and stuff. So
that's cool.
Yeah. This is going to be an actual business for him, which is crazy that MJT would help him so much, as he's going to be a somewhat competitor.
Yeah.
They build guitars, they will, but that's not what they really do there. They build kits and bodies and necks, and they are made to look really, 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 really old. And they do that better than anyone at MJT in Carthage. And that's their specialty. So when you go on their website, you can buy a body, but it's just the body. It doesn't have the pickups in it. And you can buy pickups from them that they have aged, but pretty much this is replacement stuff for an existing guitar.
Megan wants to know if he has a YouTube.
I think he does. I don't know if it's public yet or not. So Jill's asking, do we want another endorsement?
Hold on. Mm. 30 seconds, so we got to stay.
They're really killing the golden goose. You know, the goose that laid the golden egg. I got to get that right when I say it.
Megan would like you to move the mouse, please.
They're killing geese.
Quit killing geese.
Oops, try again.
There you go.
I purposefully tried to get off on the second one, and it accepted it.
Of course.
The first one, I was trying to be really accurate. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country.
Here's Kenny Chesney.
On KIX. This song,
favorite
Jason
song?
Aldean, still, she sent me an email showing me what she had done. Sarah did from G Selector.
Mm-hmm.
Still, those songs. Come here, you can see what my frustration is. So she said she edited the priority list for the B category, see below, and set it into its own separate separate rules. Goals. Made changes for B category. Changed the percentage. And then scheduled 8 days from 220 to 227. And this is what she came out with. Here's the problem. You can see how many the A's are scheduling each. But there's that B right there in the middle of that. Okay? And then here's this one. And then from there on down, that means that this B is playing 10 more in a week than this B. That is not right. That is not even rotation. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. And so I'm going to have to contact her this morning before I can schedule and say, we got to fix this. And I don't know what we need to do. But that is being a problem. And it's always those two songs.
Can you change the play percentage?
Yes, but you should not have to do that. And I don't want that to be a thing that I have to do. That's a Band-Aid. That's not fixing the problem. So she acts like, there, I fixed it. And I'm like, no, it's doing the exact same thing. It's not fixed at all. It's not doing anything.
30 seconds. Bye, Christy. Have a great day. Megan says, always playing Chesney. 16 seconds. 7, 3.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 8:35.
Sunshine in low 40s today. It is 18 in Joplin.
And the winter storm warning, of course, going in effect later tonight around midnight, but we're expecting the snow to hit at around 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, the point is we're going to see, they're saying maybe up to like 15 inches of snow locally. So just be aware that there was a lot of snow and very cold temperatures on the horizon.
Morning KIX Takeover is getting ready to start in 15 minutes.
Make sure to go on the KIX app or the KIX website and let us know what songs you want to hear this morning.
But we're talking about your job perks.
What is the job perk where you work, or like the best one you've ever heard of?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
What's your biggest job perk?
Well, actually, I got laid off from my job, and I'm out job hunting, but listening to you on the radio, keeps my attitude upbeat and going, because you guys are always a hoot listening to on the radio.
We are hoots, aren't we? Hoot,
oh, you
hoot,
are, especially
hoot. Look at it this way. If you were still in that deadbeat job, you wouldn't get to listen to us nearly as much.
It really wasn't a dead-end, deadbeat job. It was like the best paying job I could get for somebody my age.
Yeah.
It's just, business is really slow, so.
Well, it ended, so it was a dead-end job.
We have faith, though, that you're going to get something better.
I do, too. I mean, I was negative about all this, but I got in the car this morning and all morning listening to you. It's like, this is great.
Awesome.
Well, thank you. I'm glad we could be there. What is the job perk where you work?
The best perks of my job is I get to pick my own hours and my own days.
You know what I would pick?
Not.
Well, I was going to say like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and that would be my hour.
Woohoo!
What do you do?
I'm housekeeper.
For other people or for yourself?
Yes.
Well, you missed one. You missed mine. When are you going to do mine? Get over here and clean my house.
What's the best job perk you've ever heard of?
Good morning. So when we were Mars, we were owned by Mars. We got free candy, free dog food, free coffee.
What?
Wow.
It was the best. And now we don't get that anymore.
Be like, where did Mars go? Oh, it's out in space. That's right. Yeah, it's a long way to go for free candy, and it all the way to Mars.
What is the? Well, I don't even know what Mars candy bars are there. What do they do?
The Mars candy bar.
Oh, there's actually a candy bar called
Yes,
Mars. Why do I never know
Isn't
these
Three
things?
Musketeer by Mars, and
Sure.
they make a whole bunch of food products.
So, what is the job perk where you work?
623-1025 to text or tell us yours.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
M&M's.
M&M's. There we go.
Then they're trying to remember, and it came
Right after the
to me
fact.
late at night. When it was
Ooh. Okay. Morning, Motor. Morning, Brighton. Sha ba 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 la la la. Gonna be stuck in my head. I've never heard of Mars candy. I'm Googling it right now.
Mars bar.
The Mars bar?
Yeah. My gosh. It's like almond and nougat, and I like them.
I don't know that I've even seen this before.
Been around forever. The only problem is they're too short. They're little bitty things.
Little nubby things. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with the Mars bar. What? Oh, yeah. You did what project did you do on Mars candy bars, Megan?
Eating one. All right, today we're going to be attempting to eat the Mars candy bar.
Attempting.
Attempting. I haven't had a Mars bar in a long time, but that used to be my go-to.
I mean, I really like Three Musketeers.
They're different, very different.
Okay.
Okay, like let's take a Snickers.
Okay, taking a
Take all the
Snickers.
peanuts out
Vlunk.
and put an almond or two in there.
Like an Almond Joy.
No, Almond Joy has a very different nougat from a Snickers. And I would take the caramel out too. Mars, I don't think Mars has caramel.
So it's just nougat and almonds?
Yeah, and chocolate. So it's like a Snickers, and the nougat and Snickers and Mars are very similar.
Hmm.
You know, and an Almond Joy, it's not. They're not comparable at all.
I was just saying Almond Joy because it has almonds.
Yeah.
That was it.
Doesn't Almond Joy have coconut?
Yes, it also has coconut.
Yeah.
We're done with that. And I found the Ebola poster I made for science covered in red glitter glue. Oh, for your entrepreneurship class. Got it. You in that class. Y'all, I got to be honest. I'm tired this morning. I am tired. The boy is sick, and I was up with him at 2 in the morning. And my neighbor's dog wouldn't stop barking until, I don't know, 3:30 this morning. I should have just stayed up, but I stayed in bed. And I went to bed for, I don't know, I slept maybe 30 minutes before my alarm went off, which just made me even more groggy than I would have if I just would have stayed up. So all that to say, I hope you and yours are healthy and have respect for your neighbors. Dogs are going to dog. They're going to bark, but holy cow.
I will tell you that one that they're asking about for the endorsement requires a monthly visit, a monthly Facebook post, monthly live video, as well as and I think they run 5 days a week, or at least that's the way it used to be. I did them for years.
Yeah. Jump on it.
Hated him.
Don't jump on it then.
Well, and plus every quarter they do a required training video that you have to sit in on.
That's kind of obnoxious.
Yeah, it is. All of it's obnoxious. Infinity handles that, and Infinity's a pain in the butt to deal with anyway.
Sherry said the job perk where she works is she's married to the boss.
Oh, so kind of sleeping your way up, right?
Nicholas says his bosses aren't absolute jerks and they understand that their employees are people and not objects.
But they're jerks?
They're not jerks.
Oh, they're not jerks. Okay. I was like, what? Today is National Tennis Pro Day. So you could ask a tennis pro, why the heck is each point worth 15 points till you get to the third and fourth point, which are just worth 10 points? And why is 0 points called love?
All good questions. It's very confusing how they do it.
You know, when you think about it, today is also President's Day.
It is?
Which is the original work from home job.
Oh, yeah. You work from the White House,
Yeah.
which is your home. That's a good point. Shathina's been waking you up barking at nothing. It's starting to freak you out. I always worry the dogs are seeing something I'm not. Wow, Shauna gets every other Friday off with pay for Mental Health Day.
That's nice.
That's super nice.
Why isn't that a thing for us? Because
Right.
they've given up. They realize it's pointless. Reddit adds a new topic, my stupid idea that actually worked.
Oh, okay.
So they said trying to catch a mouse. I put an empty Pringles can on the floor against the wall in an attempt to scoop him in there, but he got startled and ran along the wall right into the can, which I picked up and put the lid on and took outside.
Nice.
The mouse immediately came back in the way it had first when there was a clock at my grandparents' house that was running backward.
What?
So I unplugged it, turned the plug 180 degrees and plugged it back in, and it worked.
No.
Weird.
That is weird.
This guy patched a tire with a toothpick.
I don't know about that either.
Yeah, especially when you get that much air pressure in there.
Mm.
Wouldn't it blow it back out?
Pew.
I had to email a paper to a professor, but hadn't finished. So I sent an email saying, please find my paper attached, but didn't attach any. By the time the professor answered with, you forgot the attachment, I had it finished and was able to send it off.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. I handed in a book report that was actually just a .exe file converted to text, and the teacher thought she had corrupted my file and went ahead and gave me a B.
Wow.
That's pretty good. 5th or 6th grade, we were supposed to read a book and write an essay about it. The day of the essay come, I still hadn't read the book. Thought I could just get up early and plow through it. I got up on time and started reading, and the book wasn't long, so I soon realized there was a pattern that every certain number of pages, something significant happened in the story. So I only read every X number of pages, finished the book, and ended up being the only one in the class getting an A for my essay.
Wow.
I was stationed in a combat zone and ordered a part from Amazon, and it actually arrived. Had a large lantern that ran on D batteries. I needed 4, but only had 3, so I crammed a whole bunch of pennies in the gap for the last battery, and it worked.
So the copper?
Yeah. Although it had to be some old pennies because the new ones are zinc, and that's not near the conductive that copper is.
Yeah.
Tried to sneak out of a building unseen. I heard footsteps in the hallway coming, so I threw a paper bag lunch against a wall down the hall that caught the person's attention enough for me to sneak by unnoticed. What?
Why are you being so sneaky?
Why are you throwing lunches? KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine in the low 40s today. It is 18 in Joplin.
And we've got the Morning KIX takeover getting ready to start in just 5 minutes.
So make sure to go on the KIX app or the KIX website and let us know what songs you want us to play back for you.
But we're talking about your job perks.
Now, what is your best job perk or like the best one you've ever heard of?
623-1025 to text or tell us on Facebook.
What is the best job perk you've got?
Every month we get an employee appreciation lunch, and the beginning of every year we get a bonus pay.
Wow.
Wait, what are we talking? Like a quarter?
No, we get like 5% of our yearly earnings.
That is a nice bonus.
That could add up quick.
Oh, yeah.
I want to go back to this lunch thing. Are we talking like a full meal or is it a snack?
No, like today we're having pizza and soda.
See? What?
I want pizza and soda.
Why can't we have pizza and soda?
What?
We don't work there.
What's the job perk where you work?
Hey, I tell you what, I got the best job in the world. I get to ride around all day in a circle and listen to you all morning, and then I get to pick up pretty women, and I don't have to do anything but just drive by and open the door, and they jump in.
That doesn't sound legal.
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, just to be clear for everyone else, he drives a hospital transport vehicle. So he's from the parking lot to the door,
Okay, a little
a
different then.
shuttle.
What is the best job perk that you've ever heard of?
My best perk is I have the most awesome boss. Her name's Candy with a K. And, yeah, a little brown. And I get free labs.
Free labs?
Free labs.
You mean like to experiment in or like the puppies?
No, not puppies.
She's talking like a mad scientist in a basement somewhere going,
Yeah.
It's alive!
We draw blood, so
Oh, vampires.
yes, we're vampires. And we come to get your blood.
Freaky people, weirdos.
But what if I really want the puppies instead? Those are the labs that I want.
Nope, they ate those yesterday.
Oh, man.
What is the job perk where you work, or the best job perk you've ever had?
Well, it's not me, but my fiance is a supervisor at a chocolate factory, so we get a discount on chocolate.
Oh,
yeah.
I want to take a taste of that before that goes into shipment.
Yeah, he actually gets paid to taste it sometimes.
What is this guy's name? Like Charlie?
So, got any golden tickets to that place?
What's the best job perk that you've ever heard of?
623-1025 to text us yours.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
All right,
was
guys,
interesting.
that's going to do it for Monday. Tomorrow, Snowpocalypse 2025. We'll be celebrating and keeping you updated on
Be safe. Be warm.
snow accumulation amounts. I don't think it'll be super bad in the morning. When we get here, we'll probably just have, an inch or two maybe.
Yeah, then we try to leave and it's gonna be terrible.
It'll be bad later during the day. It looks like it's going to be later in the day when we're going to be, which is pretty cool. Usually, you go to bed, you wake up, and the snow is accumulated. We get to watch it happen all throughout the day. So we will keep you covered on all of that. Plus, we will have more Blackhawk tickets up for grabs in the morning.
And then Secret Sound, of course, continues. We're at 14:02:50.
And we're going to be talking about the time you got caught in a blank. Have you ever been caught in a blank? I once got caught in a blank.
Oh, what happened?
Almost had to cut off my blank.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know why my mind was like, you peed yourself.
I peed myself because of the blank.
Because of the blank.
So we'll be doing all of that. Oh, and that telemarketer call. Not the one that we took the other day, but the one that we were telling you about. We're going to be doing that tomorrow.
Yeah, that'll be good.
So have a great rest of your Monday. Bye.